Oh, you finally done with that? Yeah. It's project picking day. Talked with accounting, and they've allotted us $200 to go pick a project and get all the tools we need.
Sweet. What project are we working on?
I don't know. We're going to go figure it out. The only thing that Wes can't do is use a staff discount. So we have a little advantage over here, but he's been cocky the first 2 episodes. So all right, let's go do this.
Let's go do this.
See how it shakes down.
That's a cool kit.
There's some crazies.
There's a bunch of crazies right there.
So many colors.
So many dreams.
How do we choose?
But I wanted to go look at the patterns and see if something else stands out that I wasn't aware of.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's some good beginner quilts like Yellow Brick Road. I just say that because I heard it earlier today. So I really don't know. Oh, how y'all doing?
Watch it. Wonderful.
All right. So
Still got the Wizard Boss stuck in my head. Yeah. So Weston, you've been doing this a little bit longer than us. So how can you tell what pattern is for a beginner?
Okay, well, you're going to want to look at, there's always, with a quilt, there's one small piece of it that's repeated throughout the entirety of the quilt, and that's called a block. We've looked at a couple of those, but for example, this bento box, the block in this one is pretty simple. It's just squares. It's got one L cut in it there, but it's a really easy to cut block. It'll be really easy with your seams. You'll be able to have it all on deck. But for example, like this, you're going to have a little bit more complicated block on this blue willow because you've got all of these little smaller squares here. So you want to look for something that's large and has a lot of squares. There are also other shapes that work, like for example, a scrap crazy isn't a lot of squares, but you'll be able to make those cuts pretty easily. It's repetitive, and it's going to be good to get your basics down.
all right, well, I'm a little worried now. It seems a little smarter than us, but his Aunt Debbie sure has given him some good information. All right, well, Weston, I think you said you wanted to do bento. Sean and I are going to go look and try to find our own patterns over here. I'm still leaning towards the scrap crazy. I've seen the demo a few times. It's exciting to me. So we're going to just walk in here for a few minutes, and then we'll be back. Remember, we have $200 each. He does not get a staff discount. He's not staff. It's strictly in the policy. So
it is in the policy. What do you call a camel with no hump?
A horse?
Humphrey.
Thank you.
oh, I like this different opinions one. What do you think? Does that look beginnerish? This strips.
Okay, so the block in this one is this corner right here. Like, you see how it's got, well, this brown will be a good way to look at it. You've got a little tiny triangle there, another one there, and this sliver here that's going to be pretty complex. Plus, I've taken a look at this actual one because we have it in the studio, and there's.
Didn't Deb just do a?
She's putting this together like.
I think they just filmed a tutorial on this.
Okay.
I think I want to try this using her tutorial. You think it's a little too advanced?
I think that's a bit. That's really ambitious.
Well, if I could pull this off.
If you can, you got.
Just kidding. I don't want to do that.
I was like, that's gutsy.
What'd you find, Sean?
I'm just looking. Trying to find something.
I'm just good looking.
Oh dear. Maybe we should find an owl. That would be such a hoot.
Sean is super serious about this.
Trying to find something that doesn't scream tutu.
Yeah, I get you. All right, I think we've got our projects. Sean, you're going to do what?
Bow ties and butterflies.
You like that bow ties thing?
I like the bow ties thing. I chose turning 20, I guess, because I wanted to relive my 20s since I just turned 30. Maybe I'm
pretty neat.
Who knows? Maybe I'll go for a
20
Chippendale
really
theme or
barbells.
something later.
Yeah.
With the shirt on.
Yeah. You're doing.
Go for it. I'm doing bento box because I'm a little hungry and I'm feeling a snack. So I chose bento box, and that's because it just really jumped off the wall at me. I really like the blockiness of it. It kind of gives me like a little throwback Minecraft type vibe with it, and I like the colors as well.
All right.
And yeah, I just love the look of that.
All right. Well, I've been wanting to do a Scrap Crazy since I filmed a demo on Scrap Crazy, and I don't really have to go get a pattern. It's really just using this ruler from what I was told. So all the fabric's here, like most of the quilt kits, and I'm excited. I think Scrap Crazy would be the easiest quilt. If they say you can quilt a Scrap Crazy quilt project in a day. Seems like an easy project to at least learn how to use a sewing machine. I think we get past that and utilize the ruler and that technique and watch the demo a few times. I think I might be able to accomplish something.
Okay, so looking at this pattern, I'm just busting it open here. We are going to need, no, it's on the back. We are going to need just a ton of fat quarters. That's down here. I've ran through this just independently, but I'm going to do 6-inch blocks for this quilt, and they'll make 12 large square blocks. So that means this little block right here is 6 inches, and then this distance, like from this blue here to this like corner, is a foot. So for that, we're going to need 10 to 20 black and white prints, half mainly black, half mainly white, and 10 to 20 blue and green batiks, half light and half dark. So I'm going to roll with like a more mint green, I think, and probably a deeper blue to give it a more oceanic vibe and a nice contrast. All right. I know there's some over here. How's it going, Sean? Picking out some fat quarters. So, oh yes, I love this. This is kind of both of my colors, but it'll work. And then a little bit of an oddball blue here. I'm gonna go blue and green first. So we'll get those sorted. Okay, I think this is all we're going to find here. Let's take a look at the wall. Don't forget the pattern. I'm stealing your card.
What? You got yours over there.
No,
I'm using this one. You get your own.
You son of a gun. Give me that card.
I will beat you with this card.
I'll beat you with that card too. I'll fight you for that card. I'll leg wrestle you for that card. I'm not afraid.
Anytime, anywhere.
Let's go right now, right here. Okay, fine.
All right. So I have been informed from my book that I need 20 black and white fat quarters and 4 assorted highlighted colors. So you got the black and whites and then the red as an accent. I'm not going to do this. I actually got a little one on the way. So I was going to change up some of the colors, make it my own, maybe get ready for the little one on the way, little baby Eli, and see what we can come up with. So I've already chosen a few for one accent, and then I got to choose something a little bit darker than this. Well, this actually might be the dark part. I don't even know yet. I'm just trying to go through and pick some fat quarters.
Oh, hey. So I'm just chilling on these lovely heavenly chairs that we have here at Stitchin Heaven. Comfortable, actually. Let's go check on Sean and find Weston. I have not seen Weston walking around through here. He might have disappeared. So I see Sean over there with one of our sales associates. And so let's go check on him. Just kidding, I can't do that. Janet's looking at me like, excuse me. How's it coming?
It's coming. I'm trying to pick some colors to go in my project. So we'll see. I'm trying to make them to where they're not so feminine. I want to make a masculine project.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll see.
And fat quarters are a good way to stay within your budget. So, well, keep going. I'm gonna go try to find Weston and see what he's doing.
All right.
What are you doing?
I'm picking out fat quarters.
How's it going?
It's going pretty well.
Did you go to the fat quarter
I'm picking
wall?
out all the fat quarters. I have gone to the wall, but it didn't have exactly what I was looking for. Actually, I haven't really looked around the wall a whole lot yet, but I just kind of come back here to the back stash as my first resort.
It's a lot of fat quarters.
Yes, it is.
Have you been adding them up?
40 of them, which should be about 120. So, still under budget, which is good.
Nice.
Yeah. Backing might be a little bit of an issue for mine.
Alright.
But I got a ton of dark blues.
Let's go look at the fat quarter wall.
And some. It is my favorite wall in the shop, like, if I'm being completely honest, because it gives you like a super nice cross-section of the entire place, and I love that.
Sean, you look adorable with that cart.
Thanks. You sound adorable too. So I know I need some whites with mine. I know I need like some cool patterns going on with them. Yeah, that's actually really similar to that. I love that. And I like this one. A couple of blank ones as well. And ooh, yes. Oh my gosh, can I just grab this whole thing? Please. Yes, sir. I have zero self-control when it comes to fabric.
Cool. All right. Well, I think we all have chosen our projects. Wes and I are going to be a little bit more difficult, maybe a little bit more original, instead of going with a pre-packaged plan here. But I just wanted to share something really cool. So I spent more than $60 in store, and I got this really cool. The next time I come in, I actually get 15% off.
That's okay.
Isn't that cool?
There you go.
Order?
Off my entire.
Oh, is that the new thing?
Nice.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Heck yeah, limited to
That's
in-store.
what's up.
But I mean, heck yeah.
Love that.
Nice.
Okie dokie.
But
Did it help you to spend $60?
yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, you guys helped me to spend $60. With
I'm glad we did.
project. But anyways, we appreciate you guys, and we look forward to seeing you next episode.
And I think next week we're going to learn how to thread our Bernina. We'll probably
They don't know what's coming.
We don't know which Bernina we're going to be using yet, but we'll meet with Erica, select our Bernina, and then we'll go learn how to thread them, because we can't do our projects until we know how to thread them. So
It is an important part of the sewing process, as many of you know or don't know. It's going to be it's going to be interesting. I'm excited for that one.
I'm exhausted. We were in here for about 3 hours, so I look forward to getting these projects done. I think they'll be cool. Anyway, we'll see you next week, and thank you for watching.